So north, as you can see to my left and right, there are items. There's a harp, i.e. for Edward, and I think that's a hammer or an axe or something. That's probably Sid's item, I'm not sure. On this platform we have... Okay, one of these is a warp out. The warp is on the right. Don't step on the warp. So the left side's a save point. Let's step on it. Use a cottage, which I should have bought more of, but it's okay. We only need a couple for while we're here, and then we're gonna have to warp back out. So like I said, you can't put all five of the new party or the other party members in your party at the same time. So I came here with only 3 of them: Sid, Palom, and Porum. So we're gonna start with the one on the east side, which is of course this side. That is a scythe. Is that the right one? I don't think so. That doesn't look like a scythe. Let's make sure. We got the one to the north. Oh, these are just north to east. Okay, so this is the one we want right here. So we're gonna start with this one. Now, these battles are gonna be reminiscent to the battles we're gonna be fighting in the last dungeon, where we get everybody's final weapons, like Cecil's and Edge's and Kane, Rosa, and Rydia, all their final weapons and stuff. These battles are going to be very similar, so we're going to talk to these items and fight a boss battle for each one. So yes, time for a boss gauntlet, everyone. Here we go. Start off with Sid's weapon. I wish to test the mind and strength of a monk. You are forbidden to enter. Oh, this is a monk? The heck? Oh, that's a claw. Okay, well, we're fighting the wrong one. My bad. So that's Edward. That's a dagger. Okay, well, fuck. Then this must be the hammer. Oh, my bad. My bad. Doesn't look like a hammer, though, does it? Whatever. Let's just start with the right one. My bad. My bad. To approach me, you must first test your strength and endure the trial. Here we go. Time for the first of 5 straight boss battles. And we start with the scariest, Death Machine. Holy shit, I did not expect what he was gonna look like. Holy crap, he's ugly as fuck. Ugly as fuck. Oh my god. Something tells me I should probably just cure every turn, because I don't know how fast he's gonna be. And based on what my notes say, it just says use fire and attack, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Fire and attack. Fire must be his weakness, so we're just gonna stick to fire. Fire! And I'm gonna miss saying Fusoya, since I don't have him in my party anymore. I might have to throw anytime I have a good time to throw out a good Fusoya, I will. But this is now not the time. We're fighting a giant head called a Death Machine, and it looks fucking weird as hell. For some reason, it reminds me of Genova from Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I know it's not a woman, and it's definitely only a head, but just the design of it reminds me a lot of Genova. With all the wires hanging out of it, and just the fact that it looks like without the wires it would just burn. It would just die. Oh, what the fuck? He just got blasted and killed in one hit? Are you serious right now? Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is what I get for fighting a battle, unexpected battle. Death Machine. Isn't there? Didn't I fight one of these on Final Fantasy 1? Like it was like a random battle encounter in like the last dungeon. It was called Death Machine, right? I mean, it definitely didn't look anything like this. Don't get me wrong. But wasn't there an enemy called that? Like, wasn't that like machine-looking enemy, like Star Wars-looking enemy from that? Wait, she doesn't have a rise? Oh crap! This is not going to be good. Well, if that case, we're going to be using some Phoenix Downs instead. I thought Porum had to rise, but I guess only Rosa does. This is always fun to find out things in mid-boss battle. This is a great time. Great time. Good time to decide to figure out what magic you have. I should have rearranged Porum and Palom's magic too, so all the spells I like are at the top. But, you know. It's all 50-50 in hindsight, you know what I'm saying? Or 50-50 hindsight? I don't know. Captain Hindsight! That's all I got to say about that. I just hope this boss goes down without too much trouble. Oh, but I have very little worry, but the worry is there. You never know what this bitches can come out with when you're running into the unknown. They could come up with this one move that just takes out all of your HP in one blow, like that move. What the hell does that move? What is that move? What is that move? It looked like a move from like Portal or something. That was some crazy ass shit is what that was. Phoenix down, wake up. Yeah, see, this is how we're gonna have to heal. Use Phoenix Downs. It's a good thing I've stocked up on them. There's no reason not to use them when you have so many. I mean, when else am I going to use Phoenix Downs? Supposedly, since this is an extra dungeon in the game, this place should be, I mean, essentially harder than the final dungeon. I mean, I don't know if that's entirely true, because there is actually more extra dungeons once you beat the game. I'm not going to get into that, but at least not right now. But yeah, I imagine this should be as hard or hard-ish. And this boss isn't dying hella fast, so that's one good sign. He's definitely not kicking my ass, though. I guess they do expect you to be able to do this before you go to the end of the game, so it can't be that much harder. If it was the only extra dungeon in the game and they expect it to be harder than the final dungeon, then I could see why the enemies would be harder. But this is you know, reasonable enough so far. He hasn't gone out of his way to just destroy my ass, which I appreciate. I appreciate that immensely, sir. I would appreciate it if you would keep to that for the rest of this battle and let me have a chance. And I will give you a high five if you let me win. Oh, thank you. High five granted. Let's give him that high five. Yeah, I just high five myself. What are you gonna do? Obtain Thor's hammer. Yes. Now we can go rule Asgard, right? Isn't that what that Thor's hammer is? Like, ye who has the power is allowed to wield Thor's hammer and rule Asgard. Yeah, we now have Thor's hammer. So now that we have Thor's hammer, that should actually help us immensely with the rest of these boss battles. Well, I don't know about immensely, but it's definitely going to help out with these boss battles we're fighting right now. Because we're about to fight 2 Moes, so we're going to throw down with one more save, or I'm not going to save yet. I'm not really worried about losing these battles. There's always the possibility, but I don't really expect to lose at all. Anywho, so now we're going to go talk to the dagger over here. Yep, that is correct. And to approach me, you must first test your strength. Endure the trial. And this time, we got Palom's trial, right? Right. And for Palom, we fight Flans and stuff. Alright, so our goal here, yeah, I'm taking forever to get it going, is to do some stuff, right? Right. Okay, so can he do Quake? Can he do Quake? There it is. Quake is our method here, and we're definitely going to be attacking the Flawn Master, because the Flawn Master is probably our only worry here. Wait, can she do Quake? Drain. She can't do Quake. Are you serious right now? Oh wait, what am I talking about? She's not the one who wants to do Quake. I'm stupid. Rydia is going to do Bahamut. Yeah, while Palom does Quake. Now Quake is probably going to kill the Flans every turn, but most of my damage is going to come from Bahamut. Most of my damage on the Flawn Master is going to come from Bahamut, which is, here he comes, the Master of Summons, the Pimp of all pimps, the Ownage of all ownage, the Dragon of all dragons, Senor Bahamut. It just, every time I say Bahamut, it makes me want to sing the damn song. Ba 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 Baham, ba 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 Bahamut. Kick some boots, Bahamut. You got me rocking and a roolin', rocking and a reelin', Bahamut, ba 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 Bahamut. Alright, well, even though I was completely off key there, you know that was an awesome song I just made up. Yeah, I just made that up right now. What are you gonna do? Now, not the ba 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 Bahamut part, but the rest of those lyrics, yeah, 100% freestyle, son. Break it down now. Son. Son. More Bahamut. Let's do it. This battle's pretty much really easy, as long as Flare doesn't kill Palom. Oh, it did. Of course it did. Because I said it. Because I hoped it wouldn't. Of course it did. Why would I think any other things? Right when Palom was about to cast Quake, right? Oh no. He already did. He already. Never mind. Like I said, though, these battles are the right amount of difficult. They're not so difficult that I have to like fight from behind. Sorry, I got a burp. We'll come out and get some water. Hold on. Oh, got gurgled up there for a second. But anyway, yeah. These battles aren't so hard that I have to fight from behind. But they're the right amount of difficult, which means I'm probably like two levels over leveled. Like, I'm not vastly over leveled, but I'm like 2 levels higher than what would be like equal fight. There's pretty much a required level for every battle in this game. And it's not required like if you're not that level you can't beat it. It's more like required like if you're not at high level you probably won't win kind of thing. Anyway, obtain Triton's dagger. So right now we're just becoming all godlike and stuff. So with Triton's dagger, we can equip that to Palom, right? Palom, would you like to equip that dagger? I know you would. Since he's left-handed, it goes in his left hand. And he now can equip the Triton dagger. How awesome. Screw bow and arrow, man. It's all about the dagger, son. So let's use up one last cottage. Blah, 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 blah. And we will take on the third of the bosses that I plan on taking on. Actually, the last of the bosses I plan on taking on right now, at least with this party. Before we fight this one, though, there is one footnote I have here. Apparently, this boss likes to cast Earthquake. You know how we deal with that. Let's do this. Let's go, Porum. You got this. To approach me, you must first test your strength and endure the trial. Alright. Like I haven't heard that before. So what kind of boss can we expect from this arsehole? It looks like we got a Tyrannosaurus, which is a palette swap of the bone dragon we fought earlier in the game. And we were correct, sir. It definitely casts some stuff. Now, what do I want to do here? We want to do Quake again? Really? Quake? Okay, well, I'm not going to say no. My notes say Quake, so Quake it is. Quaker Oats, oatmeal. Gotta love it. And we're definitely just going to keep doing Bahamut, because clearly elements aren't the way to go, so it looks like Bahamut is our only choice with Rydia. For some reason, she doesn't get Quake. It's kind of disappointing, actually. What are we going to do with Palom? Nobody, well, I guess we could cure a little bit there, eh? You know, I'm not too particularly worried that Cecil's gonna die. In fact, you know what? Because I'm not, I'm gonna go ahead and haste on Sid. That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I already hasted Cecil. Might as well haste up some Sid, right? Get my attackers attacking more often than they need to be. It's definitely helpful in the long run. And if this guy's only gonna cast Quake most of the time, I have zero worries. There's no way in hell I could possibly lose this battle if his primary source of damage is Quake. There's just no way. It's just not possible. Es imposible. Impossible. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so next turn for Porum, I'm definitely going to use some heal. Come on, Bahamut. Come on. You got this, Bahamut. You got this. I think this time with Porum, I'll go ahead and cast some Kiraja just to get everybody healed up a tad bit. Tad bit. Now, if Palom had Flare, that'd be mighty nice. Clearly he doesn't, but if he did, that would be nice. Instead, I'll just have to settle for Mega Flare. I mean, I know that's such a shoddy alternative, but hey, you settle for what you got. I mean, if I can't cast a Fiery Spell of Doom, I can cast the Mega Fiery Spell of Doom. Why not? Oh, God. I'm so glad it's closer to nighttime right now. I'm not sweating just sitting here in my room. Freaking ridiculous when it's hot to the point where all you gotta do is sit there and you sweat. Sit and sweat to the oldies with Richard Simmons. Sitting and sweating, sitting and sweating, sitting and sweating. I never heard that one. See Richard Simmons try to pull that one off. Hey guys, let's do some sitting and sweating. Now sit and sweat. Now sit and sweat and sweat and sit and sweat. And sit and sweat and sweat. Now sit your ass on this chair here. You will sweat your ass off, dear. Alright. I'm in just like a singing mood today for some reason. How much different shit have I made up today? Like ridiculous. Ridiculous, right? Ridiculous? I think so. Let's go ahead and cure Sid right now. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, I like that idea. Fuck, half this battle is just watching Bahamut do his thing. Is there a way to skip this animation? Like, seriously? Like, is there a way? I'm not really like hating on the animation. I like it, but if I want to save some time, I mean, it'd be nice if I could skip it. Anyway, so we got Seraphim's Mace. Now, that's the first thing that's not named after a god, but Seraphim is definitely no. Why would a bow and arrow be better? Oh, I guess it's better attack. I can't hate on that. It's definitely not stronger healing-wise. Like, if I have that mace on, my healing is way more awesome. Alright, so we're actually done right at this moment in this place. We can't actually do anything else because we need Yang to fight that one and Edward to fight that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one right here to teleport back out of here. And I'll meet you guys back on this floor to finish off the last 2 battles because I'm not showing you this whole dungeon again. So I will see you in probably like a few minutes. Actually, it'll be like 2 seconds. So yeah, see you then. Yeah. Oh, good. It didn't just automatic, so I do have to say yes. Whatever. See you in a minute. Okay, so here we are back in the last part of the dungeon. This time we have Yang and Edward in our party, so we can finish off the last 2 battles. We're going to start off with Yang so we can get his weapon to use in the next battle. Here we go. To approach me, you must first test your strength and endure the trial. Like I haven't heard that 3 times before. Probably heard that a bunch of times in this damn game. Who the f knows how many times I've actually heard that. So who are we going to fight? We got a storm dragon. Edward's just going to attack, I guess. I guess he can attack. He can attack. Rydia's gonna cast Blizzurga. And I'm just gonna have Rosa heal, I guess. What does that move do? Does that move do what I think it does? Oh yeah, it does worse. Holy crap. Holy crap, really? That almost killed my ass. Holy shitballs. Can he not do that, like, ever again? Holy, oh my god. That I did not expect from any of the bosses here. Holy shit, that's all I gotta say about that. That is just ridiculous. Like, no joke right now. No joke. No bullshit. Somehow we already came back from that little, hardship, I guess is the best word for it. My travel through here wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought Edward was going to be like a big, what do you call it, handicap coming through back through this place, but honestly, he wasn't any worse than Rosa in terms of usefulness in battle. I mean, I know Rosa obviously can heal, so duh, she's more useful in general, but Edward with his bow and arrow, not as his bow and arrow, but with a bow and arrow, is not too shabby actually. It's pretty decent, in fact. I was pleasantly surprised by his reasonable ability with the bow and arrow. Can you stop doing moves that are going to knock me down to 1 HP, man? No wonder it wants me to heal every turn. Holy crap, I'm like going to die, and I'm going to die, and I'm going to die. Is Rosa going to get her turn now? Because holy shit, I'm fucked in the stick. I'm fucked on a stick. Dude, if I get a game over, I have to walk through this dungeon again because I didn't even heal. Or not heal, but I didn't save. Oh, please heal. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. I thank you. I thank you. I should probably use somebody else to heal for a second since I need it. Wait, who the hell? Oh, shit, I didn't even know Yang was stuck on Yang's turn for a second there. Holy crap. That wasn't very smart of me. Now was it? Now was it? I gotta keep on dealing damage while I have the chances, though. I can't just make sure I heal all the time. I gotta make sure I deal damage while I go. Because otherwise, if you focus on healing, you'll never kill the enemy. Not that he's healing, but you know what I mean. What the f... Edward, you pansy. See, that's why I hate Edward. I knew there was a reason why I hated Edward. Obtain God Hand. See, sometimes when Edward's about to die, or when when he's a pansy, he hides, and you don't even get to choose when that happens. Yeah, it's probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Frickin' redonkulous is what it is. So we're gonna use one more cottage, and then we're gonna take on the last of the trials here in the Cave of Trials. Last but not least, we go talk to the harp over here. Are we? Yeah, we're ready. To approach me, you must first test your strength and endure the trial. Like I haven't read that again. Yeah, I said that every time. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it's another straightforward battle here. We're gonna fight a Gigasworm. Ooh, ah. Yeah, pretty much same strategy here. I don't know how strong this guy is, so I guess we're just gonna have to pretty much use the same exact strategy. Except for this time, we're gonna make sure that Rydia does some Bahamut. And just keep Kirajaiing, even though not everybody needs to be healed. Edward is pretty much my wild card. If I need him to heal with items, I will. If I need him to just attack, I do that. I mean, he's pretty much whatever I want him to be, because his actual Bard Song abilities just suck. They just suck. That's why he's the most useless character in the game. And out of all the characters that I would like to, you know, switch in and out, he's the one I want the least. And so, even though it's cool to be able to switch in all the old characters that you previously got to use earlier in the game, at which you weren't able to do in the original game, so that's cool. But why on the earth would you want to use Edward? Except for the fact that he's part of the story, he's a useless party member in battle. Oh my god, look at his HP total. Seriously, he's the same level as all my other characters, and he has 1,044. Like, I didn't even get a chance to point that out yet. Look how ridiculously low that is. Like, seriously. No wonder he dies when a dude does 1,000 damage. He's dead every time somebody does that. What am I doing? I keep thinking I'm using Porum still, because Porum had all her spells all mixed up, and I forgot Rosa has hers all nice and organized for me. Can't forget that. That's a big D to D in my part. Big D to D. Big D to D. D to D. Let's take a sip of water while we watch Bahamut. Oh, Bahamut. Oh, Bahamut. Mega flare. Burning hell. Heaven and the glory. Burning in hell. Boom. I love that 999 every time I see it. Every time I see it. It does 99.99. 99.99% of the time. Or something like that. I don't know. That's not the saying at all, but it sounded good, right? It sounded good. Oh, I must be getting tired of playing or something, because my commentary has gone to shit. That's just for sure. Oh well, as soon as we're done with the Gigas Worm, we can definitely take a break. Definitely take a break. I think I have deserved it for taking on a dungeon I have never taken on before in my entire life. Even though this dungeon wasn't really much of a... It honestly was a really short dungeon. The only crazy thing is there's a bunch of items that you have to go through walls to get. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward if you just want to get through it real fast. I mean, obviously the only difficulty of the dungeon is fighting these bosses at the end. I didn't even have trouble with the monsters here because there wasn't like any new ones at all, which I found to be quite redonkulous. A new dungeon with no new enemies. I thought that was a little sad. I was hoping for some new enemies. I really was. Not just 5 new bosses, but, you know, at least throw some new enemies at me on the later floors. I don't gotta be the whole dungeon, but come on. I do know that there was one special enemy I did not run into, but like the only way to really run into him on a consistent basis is to use their sirens, which I didn't bring any with me. I should have, so I could show off that enemy if I happen to run into one. Oh well. Oh, Cecil died. Damn it, Cecil. Damn it, Cecil. Why you gotta be such a dead person? Damn it, Cecil. Cecil. Don't make me take you out back and shoot you in the face with my shotgun, because if I have to do that, then I'm gonna be a really shaft motherfucker. You know how we do down here in the shaft. In the shaft. Yeah, you know, the shaft. Oh yeah, death to the Gigas Worm, and oh well. I don't think you get any XP for those battles anyway. Obtained Apollo's Harp. Awesome. So, oh, you know what I didn't even do? And you just watched me fight that battle. I didn't even equip the God Hand. That would have maybe took a turn off that battle. I don't know. Let's equip Apollo's Harp just for the fuck of it. I'll use a Phoenix Down on Cecil. I'd wager we're done with this dungeon. I don't think there's anything left here to do. I would not imagine there would be, unless there's something in the waterfall. Anything in the waterfall? Anything? No? Well, fine then. I guess we're done here in the Cave of Trials, and we have officially finished everything you can do in the main game. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I can do, honestly. There's nothing but grinding. I mean, if I want to grind, I could. But I don't think I want to. So yeah, we're going to go down the menu for a few minutes. No. In all the seriousness, I am done with the majority of this game. The only thing left to do is to go back to the moon and finish the game. So... next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy IV, we will head to the end of the game. Are you ready? Doom, doom. You better get ready. Doom, doom. Bow to the masters. Break it down. Reiterate is something cool. I just got tired of doing what you told me to do. Alright, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm in a singing mood. I told you that already. Let's get the hell out of this dungeon. I'll see you guys next time on Final Fantasy IV. Peace.